My name is Deonte, DDJ, and welcome back to a brand new episode of the WWEGames Subreddit. As you can tell, I'm in a good mood, although I'm not going to be in a good mood for very long because I have a feeling Britt Baker's going to sue me for what I just did. It was a joke, Britt. Don't send your boyfriend after me. However, if you want to go ahead and send Jamie Hater, your good friend Jamie Hater, after me, I accept my punishment. Let me tell you something. You know what? If you don't follow me on Twitter, just good. But no, all jokes aside, we are back on the WWEGames subreddit, and I don't want to kind of copy what I did in the last episode, but a little bit of an emergency announcement again. I guess we're going to be getting a lot of those now in these episodes because WWE just can't stop releasing people because of budget cuts. And well, it's kind of getting to the point where it's kind of affecting me at this point. Like, I know people lost their jobs, but you're affecting my WWE2K video game. Stop because I saw this post right here, okay, on r/WWEGames, list of 7 more superstars from WWE2K20 that won't be in WWE2K22. There was already a myriad of superstars that had been released this year and at the end of 2020, and now there's more of them. For some reason you've been pulling a Patrick star and you've been living under a rock, let's go ahead and read through this list of people that won't be in 2K22 now. So Keith Lee is obviously the biggest one, bask in his glory. He's obviously the biggest name on that list. You got Nia Jax, who, I mean, I didn't hate Nia Jax completely. I didn't appreciate what she did to Becky Lynch. Obviously, I'm the biggest Becky Lynch fan ever. But even with that being said, I'm not a fan of Nia Jax necessarily as a professional wrestler or as a character, but I don't hear her as a person. From what I've seen in videos, she's an okay person. She didn't deserve to lose her job. Especially when the reason is budget cuts, by the way, which is complete bullshit. I mean, you guys just did another Blood Money Saudi Arabia show and you don't have enough money to pay for superstars? Yeah, okay. And then of course you've also got Ember Moon, another person who was incredibly talented, never really got the time of day in WWE. Like, they tried to send her back down to NXT. It obviously didn't work. They released her. They didn't really even give her the time of day when she was on SmackDown like a couple years ago either. And so yeah, poor Ember Moon, man. She never really got the time of day. Speaking of people that didn't get the time of day, Mia Yim deserved so much better. Why they stuck her behind a mask in that stupid retro bullshit faction? That's kind of the positive that I look at with a guy like Grand Metalik, Oni Lorcan, Lindsay Dorado, everyone else that was Karrion Kross. Like, yeah, it sucks that people lost their job. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that it doesn't suck. But also, these people being released from the WWE, kind of a blessing in disguise because WWE clearly doesn't know what to do with this indie era talent, I guess we'd call it. And they never really did, so I'm kind of happy that these people, you know, they lost their job, but they're going to land on their feet somewhere even better than WWE, whether that be AEW or NJPW or Stardom or Impact Wrestling, ROH, wait. Sorry, I know ROH is going through the thing right now. That was genuinely a slip of the tongue. I wasn't making a joke. You know what I mean, okay? All these people are going to land on their feet and they're going to be in a better environment than WWE. I feel like I made a clown of myself. Now, let's move on. Oh, yeah, actually, before we do move on to the next Reddit post, yeah, I'm looking at, like, the full list of people that were released, like, last week or whenever it was. There was a lot of people. Even Marie got released, which she literally just came back, so it's kind of weird. They literally used her for, like, clickbait, and then they were just like, I don't care anymore. But it's just crazy, man, seeing how many people have been released. Like, you got Bobby Fish, who obviously landed on his feet, by the way, in AEW. Much better now than he was in NXT. Bronson Reed, that was a confusing one. All these people, I guess the point of the post is that they're not going to be in 2K22 now, which just really sucks because the more releases that they make, the more delayed the game is like likely going to be, or at least that's what I'd imagine. I mean, by all indicators, it seems like regardless, they're just going to keep removing these released people and just release the game in March anyway because they can't really delay it again at this point. Surely not, right? Okay, so this next post is called Retirement or Not, and I see Chris Danger in the thumbnail, so it's pretty fitting because Dante Inferno is going to retire Chris Danger in the WWE2K MyCAREER universe. That's right. I said it. Don't turn the camera away from me. I said it. Chris Danger is over. Okay, so there's this guy's core. He's about to, he's running here at Clash of Champions, going for the, oh my god, that man, yeah, you're retired. You're retired from life. To be honest, that's the only way Chris Danger could win a match these days. He's not going to beat Dante Inferno, I'll tell you that for sure. Not often AI matches have pitch perfect endings. Look at that, the Swanton Bomb onto Edge and the Twist of Fate to Christian. That's beautiful right there. And what isn't beautiful is how I just realized I said Christian wrong again. Listen, comment section, I know you correct me every time I say it. Let me just explain, okay, real quick, why I say Christian instead of Christian, because I'm tired of this. I remember when I was making the WWEGames mode, people were always like, oh, you're saying Christian Cage. That's not how you say it. This guy doesn't know how to say Christian. As someone that grew up as a Christian, you know, the Christian religion, and went to a Christian primary school, which is elementary school for my American viewers. That's just how we said it. I knew a guy called Christian once who went to the same school. We just said Christian. That's how it was. The Christian religion, the Christian guy, the Christian. It sounds like a sitcom, honestly. The Christians. But no, seriously. I'll try and say it properly from now on. I'm sorry. What is one line of commentary you hope doesn't return in WWE 2K22? He says, nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. I can hear that so vividly. Oh my god, I can hear it so vividly in my head. But one line I can hear even more vividly. The first comment, the top comment, he's putting those educated feet to good use. Oh man, it's been 10 years and I still don't know what educated feet are. I mean, it's kind of obvious, right? It's someone who's educated at kicking, I guess, is his point, but there was no reason they had to replay that line so many times in those older SmackDown vs. Raw games. No goddamn reason at all. This guy says, I can't believe this is the opening match, 5 matches into a 7-match card. I remember that when I used to play Universe mode. I do distinctly remember being like halfway through my pay-per-view and I'm like, oh yeah, this pay-per-view is going great so far in my head. And then you'd hear Michael Cole being like, I can't believe this is the opening match. And I'm there like, we're 2 hours in. Oh, this is a good one. The old vicious neck crank. I hate that animation. That's my biggest pet peeve about WWE 2K. At least with the current games, there's 2 huge pet peeves that I absolutely despise. The first one is the old vicious neck crank where they are just like that for like 3 seconds. And it's just like, why are you doing this? I was about to hit my finisher. What the hell? We're at the end of a match. And the second one that you may have seen in some of my MyCAREER videos because it's just so hard to edit around it at this point. You know when you're in the highlight reel and it's like, infuriating. Like, I know there are other animations in the game for you to do. You do not need to do that every 4 seconds. Why? A lot of these lines wouldn't even be that bad if it wasn't like so repetitive. Like, this match wasn't exactly a barn burner, but we can't expect every superstar to be on their A game every time, I guess. Corey Graves, I wanted you to die. Because sometimes it would glitch, I guess it was a glitch. And they would say that exact commentary line after I just had a 5-star banger. And I'm like, what do you mean wasn't exactly a barn burner? Corey, you can't even wrestle anymore, you sniveling little... I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Ooh, this is a good one. Who do you think the slow, methodical pace benefits here, King? I swear they always used to do that in Randy Orton matches. Did that happen to anyone else? But with all of those commentary lines being said, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up today's WWEGames Reddit video right there. And I apologize for the lack of posts compared to usual in this video. Normally, I would look at way more, but I spent so damn long at the start talking about WWE 2K22 that I feel like we should just wrap it up, call it a day for now. Because, I mean, honestly, on one side, we looked at loads of annoying commentary lines, and on the other side, WWE is releasing all my favorites, and it's getting very annoying, and I just need a break. I just need to go have a lie down. I need a minute. But regardless, I hope you enjoyed another episode of the series. If you did and you want to see more, then drop a like on it. It really helps out small YouTuber a lot more than you think. And also subscribe and turn on post notifications so you don't miss the up and coming content on the channel. We're on the road to 15,000 subscribers, and I'm trying to hit it before the end of the year, so any help with that would be greatly appreciated. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys have a very see you day, and that's been it. Too sweet.